Okay, guys, here I am continuing with the fifth source of income. If you guys have not watched the previous webinars, please go and do that. When we talk about sources of income, you should have at least 6 of them. Yesterday, we talked about the passive source of income, which is the 6th source of income. So today, we're going to talk about the 5th source of income. And the 5th source of income is an active one, and it is online trading, binary. Okay, we're going to trade binary. And basically what I'm showing you is that you have to have a mix of sources of income so that you don't rely on one source of income. We agreed in our last webinar that the one source of income is dangerous. Okay, so if you have a job, what if you lose your job? What if the business goes under? What if your boss fires you? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about. Or like, for example, if you are let's take an example like a professional job, you're a doctor or something, surgeon. What if something happens, crazy driver knocks you out and you cannot use your hands again, or your eye? I mean, you could see, but if you cannot do the surgeries, there you go. You're going to have another source of income, right? You're going to have to depend on another source of income. That's why learning skills like this. So when we talk about the DVE strategy, my students are learning that it is very, very important that you're able to D for the dream. Okay, so you have a dream. Now, these are going to be the drivers. These are going to be the things that make you wake up in the morning and do what you have to do to make that income. Without these, then there's no motivation to wake up. Okay, so the dreams have to be well defined. You got to set up your visions. Okay, and for you to set up your visions, again, you have to have a very, very good reason to have a vision. Okay, there is a very good tool here that you guys can go to and learn more about visions. Okay, if you're not a member of the Smart Wolf Club, then you probably don't have access to that information. But for those of you who are watching on YouTube, you can visit this website, and it gives you examples and it explains what is a vision statement, and it gives you some examples of visions. Most of these huge companies, they have visions. Like, for example, here they say there are various types of vision. There's a concept-based vision, there's a quality-based vision, okay? And of course, as we said on the DVE strategy that I teach my students, the visions have to be clear, and of course, they allow you to define the goals, and the goals are SMART goals. So to make it very simple for my students, we would like to define our goals, and we bundle that together as our vision. Then the E stands for the effort. Now, when it comes to the effort, basically the effort leads towards is the work that you put in, okay, so that you can start having the income coming in. Our goal here is to build the wealth, okay, the income that you need to satisfy some of your dreams right here, okay. The dreams have to be big enough so they give you a reason to get up every day. And of course, you have to have a vision, which is your pathway to success. Without a clear vision, then there's no pathway to achieve your dreams, okay? And the visions can be defined very well with the goals, and the goals have to be SMART, which is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and of course, we have to specify the time. For example, here, one of my students, for those of you who have not watched the previous webinars, one of my students has a goal of buying this. This is her dream car right here. It's a Range Rover, high-end car. We've given it a value of 100,000. So she says in 5 years, she wants to go down to the dealership, the Land Rover dealership in her neighborhood, let's call it Chess, and she wants to go and pay cash for this in 5 years. And we have already booked an appointment, and therefore the sales representative at that particular location will be calling her periodically to see how far she has gone with her goal. And that is going to make her responsible and accountable. We all need some help. We need a cheering squad. So this is the cheering squad. The representative is a member of a cheering squad. Your family can be your cheering squad. You share some of your dreams and goals with people around you so that they can hold you accountable, and they keep checking on you and reminding you, so it can motivate you to go ahead and do what you have to do. So for you to achieve some of your dreams, that's when we come in with the effort. And the effort is basically, you should have a minimum of 6 sources of income, and that's what we teach our students. And the 6 sources of income could be active ones and passive ones. Now, we want to have a larger percentage of passive ones, because the passive ones are much easier to see through, because you just do one thing in the beginning, and maybe you only have to do 1 or 2 things once a week or once a day or every month or every year, but the income keeps coming. When you sleep, when you are awake, when you are away, when you're in church, when you're on vacation, you're still making money, whether you sleep or not. Because just like one of the billionaires said, if you're not making money while you sleep, you are broke, okay? So we have to find sources of income that can generate us income while we're still sleeping. Guys, whatever I'm sharing with you here is not professional advice, okay? The results that I'm going to display and that I've displayed before, they are not guaranteed, okay? Because there's no promise that you're going to achieve the same results. And also remember that where any investment is involved or money is involved, you can stand to lose part or even the whole of your investment. So exercise your due diligence. And if you need financial advice, please seek that from professional financial advisors. What I'm sharing with you guys is just my experience, okay? It's not financial advice. So guys, let's dig into one of the active ones, okay? That is the source of income number 5 that we teach our students. Yesterday, we looked at source of income number 6. So if you have not watched the video, you can go and watch the video. That was Novatech. This is a passive income. So now we're going to dig deep into source number 5, which is binary option trading. And we've been teaching this for so many years. A lot of my students are on here from all over the world. We have Tajimoto on here from Tokyo, Japan, who is also our coach. Tajimoto joined us a few years ago. We have Malemala from South Africa, who joined us almost 8 years ago and is doing very well. He's one of the coaches. We have Mr. Baker from Atlanta, Georgia. Rodriguez is on here from Rio. Mr. Scott from London. Jorgensen is on here from Denmark. Anne-Marie is joining us from New York. We have Omosis joining us from Lagos, Nigeria. There are many people. There are almost 1,000 people on here. There's Mary from Vancouver. How are you? We have Mr. Peter joining us from Nairobi, Kenya. We have Ahmed joining us from Dubai, UAE. We have Mr. Singh from India with a huge team. Let me see with a show of hands, guys. Wave your hands on the chat box on the side there. Let me see how many people are joining us from India. 1, 2. That's a lot of people. Almost 50, 60 people on there, guys. So these webinars are private webinars, and if you're not a member of the Smart Wolf Club, we have this channel, our Smart Wolf Club channel on YouTube. You can subscribe to that channel and hit the bell notification and share these videos, okay? So some people can benefit from this. A master teacher tells us, if you believe in something, learn and teach others. Now, let us say a prayer before I show you guys the 5th source of income. Father Almighty, in the belief of the power of the Almighty, that whatever I'm going to teach shall help the people on here and those who are going to watch on YouTube. I believe that if they put it into action, they shall succeed and achieve their dreams and goals in the belief of the power of the Almighty. Amen. Guys, I don't care what you believe in, but whatever you believe, learn, practice, and teach. Okay, let's jump into the 5th source of income. And we have been teaching this on our YouTube channel. There are videos that you can watch. And if you're a member of the Smart Wolf Club, then you can watch the teachings and the replays, the webinar replays on the members section. And for those of you who want to work one-on-one with us, it's very expensive. But if you really need the one-on-one, either me or my coaches can help you. There's an email address in the description. You can send us an email, and just on the subject, you can say you need one-on-one, and one of us will get back to you. If I cannot help you, one of my teachers will help you. Okay, guys? So don't feel left behind. You can join our Telegram group. The link is in the description. Not on the comment section. And the comment section always, for those of you on YouTube, on the comment section, you can find a lot of scammers. So be careful with that. The official links are in the description. Okay? So don't click any links in the comment section. Those are scammers, and they're going to take your money. Okay? So let's not be naive on that, to that extent, guys. All right? So we talked about passive sources of income. Now, this is where you do something once and it pays you over and over and over. Like those people who have like the stocks dividends. You know, you put so much money in your stocks portfolio and it pays you over and over and over. But in this case, we have a twist to it so that it can maximize your profitability. So we are tackling the 6 sources of income, and yesterday we revealed the 1. Now source is number 6. Now we are revealing source number 5, and I'm gonna head there right now. Okay, so let's me a drum roll. Let me see ones. I need to see at least 1,000 ones before I can reveal the 5th source of income. Okay, and guys, always remember to pay yourself first, pay yourself interest, and recoup all that you spend. Okay, if you don't have money to start this financial wheel, employ the magic of part-time. Okay, get a part-time, extra part-time job, part-time, everything part-time, the magic of part-time. Okay, because you don't need a lot of money to get started. And of course, we can employ the power of the compound of interest. Okay, so right now, guys, let's go back here and let's look at this. Now, this platform that I'm using, there are many platforms. I just picked up, one of my students is using Pocket Options. So I'm gonna demonstrate on this one here. So before I jumped on the call, we just took a bunch of trades here, and I can show you what we did. You can see 21st of September, we took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can see 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 trades. Okay, 24 trades, and we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I was demonstrating something here. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so out of 24, we lost, let me bring up the good old calculator, guys, so we can do some mathematics here. So out of the 24 trades that we took, minus 8, so we won 16, and each trade we were making about $90. So that's 1,440, and this was 1 minute trades. Okay, each trade is 1 minute, so this is just 24 minutes. Okay, so 24 minutes. So for 16 minutes, we were able to make 1,040. Okay, 16 minutes, we made 1,040. Let's say if we had done it for 1 hour. So 1 hour has 60 minutes. 60 divided by 16, that is 3.75. Okay, times 1440. I just want to see what rate we are moving at. So that's 5,400. Okay, so if we stick to that for the next 1 hour, we would be at 5,400. And you know, it's very volatile. We are trading the OTC. It's after hours. And the setup I have here, guys, this is a strategy that you can use. There are many, many other strategies that we have talked about, but you can use this one here. I call it the dual chart multi-pack trading strategy. Okay, so this is the dual chart. Okay, get it right, guys. This is called the dual chart multi-pack strategy. Dual chart multi-pack. Multi-pack means we are not taking one trade at a time because we want to maximize our profitability and counter our losses, okay? Because you see, like I took 7 trades. I take like 14 trades at the same time, 24 trades at the same time. And out of the 24, we lose 8 and we win 16. All right? So I can do that all day long, okay? And still be profitable. All right, guys? So basically what I'm trying to show you guys is you have to spread your risk thin. So why are we using 2 charts here? The setup here is very simple. I do have 2 moving averages that I'm using, okay? So if you don't know what moving averages are, go and watch my previous video. Last week webinar, we talked about the moving averages. These are indicators that you can get from right here. You see the parallel lines like doohickeys. You come to the moving average right here, and you click this twice. And one of the moving averages is EMA, okay? The period is 50, and the style I put blue color, and I give it 2 pixels so I can see, and that's the blue one right here. And then, of course, the second moving average is the period 100, EMA, type EMA. The style is red and 2 pixels, okay? And you save that, okay? And then on this side, okay, how do you get the 2 screens? Okay, you come here. You guys can see where it says split screen right here. You see that doohickey here, like Windows. You click on that and you choose this. So I want the 2 charts, not 3 charts, just the 2 charts, and it's the parallel ones, the columns that are going up. So you click that and you have the 2 charts. So on one side, my candles are 1 minute candles, okay? So these are 1 minute candles. So you just come right here and you go to the candles, okay? So we are using regular candles, not the Heikin-Ashi, regular. And the time frame you can see is 1 minute, okay? So you click 1 minute, all right? And then on this other side, this other chart, I am using, so again, the candles are just regular candles, okay? Not the Heikin-Ashi. And I am using, not 15, sorry. I'm using the 5 minutes, okay? So these are 5 minute candles. This is side here is 1 minute. So on the left-hand side, that's the 1 minute. And on the right-hand side is the 5 minute. Now, when the blue line, which is the EMA 50, is above the red, it shows it's an upward trend, okay? So you'll be looking for buy opportunities, okay? So you have to trade with the trend. If you trade against the trend, the chances are higher that you're going to lose. So we'll be looking for buy opportunities, which is the green or the call option, okay? And now our trade time here is 1 minute, okay, guys? So we are trading 1 minute. The amount I'm using is $100 because I have a big account, okay? You can see that the account is about 8,000, okay? So I'm using $100. So normally you should trade with about 1% of your account to be on the safe side, okay? Anything more than that, yeah, you're likely to blow your account, and that's how most beginners blow their account. So you don't want to trade with a bigger chunk of your account. So you just take small steps, baby steps, you know? The Chinese tell you 1,000-mile journey starts with a single step. So you just take baby steps. But you can see the potential. I just showed you. We took 24 trades today. We lost 8 of those, and we won 16. Okay, and 16 of those, each is about. We're making about $90 profit times 16. That's 1,440. And that took us about 16 minutes because each trade is a minute. And so if you are to do that for 1 hour, we will be running at this rate here, 5,400 per hour, if everything remains the same. But as I told you guys, there are no guarantees. We could come in here and lose because things change periodically. The brokers can take your money. So just trade, and once you hit your target, daily target, then you leave the market. Okay, guys? So I'm going to call it quits here today, guys, and watch out for the next trading session. And those of you who have questions, you can leave comments below. And those of you who are live here, I'm still answering your questions in the chat box. So good night, goodbye, and may God bless you. Thank you, guys. Good night.